Hey, this is K Knowledge of Preservation of One. So earlier today, I did have a chance to do the interview with the special guest who I was telling y'all about. The guy, he is so phenomenal, y'all. I can't wait till y'all see that interview. Um, we had a good conversation, and also he said that he would end up coming back on the show doing another interview again, which is phenomenal. I'm gonna add his link to this podcast as well, and also to my actual podcast on all my platforms. I'm gonna make sure to upload his link as well, so y'all can check out his work. He's a life coach. He is so young, but y'all, when I tell you, he nailing it. Like he's killing it. Like in my 20s, right? Don't get me wrong, my mindset was there. Don't get me wrong. But it was more of I was in survival mode. So even though my mindset was there, I was in survival mode to where I was applying it, but I was not applying it to my life as I do now. At this age that I'm at now, at 40 years old, my biggest thing is like peace. You see what I'm saying? It's peace and being able to have and enjoy prosperity and abundance. You know what I'm saying? And which that's something that I was focused on in my 20s, of course. Duh. You know what I'm saying? Um, as well. But the older that we get, the older that I get, I just realize peace just plays a big role in my life, and I value that over a whole lot of things in life is my inner peace. But anyways, with the interview with the guy, that interview should be up by hopefully by Friday, right? And that's what I'm hoping for. We had to end up doing it on Zoom versus us doing it on, any other video chat. And so it's like I don't really know how to edit that yet and trim that yet, like how I really would like to. Heck, it took me a minute to get my microphone together, okay, on there. So y'all, let me tell you something. This old head here. So anyway, make a long story short, that should be up Friday with no problem. And what he addressed the whole, I appreciate the realness in his whole situation. Y'all please excuse that noise in the background. That's my babies and a friend of theirs. I'm at home, I'm in bed. Degenerative disc disease and degenerative joint disease, I'm trying to tell you, is something serious. Trust me. But I was able to do the interview earlier today, so now you see where I'm at. But anyway, long story short, long story short, I'm just honored. I'm just honored that he came on today, and he even spoke briefly about how there was a moment in time in his life, being a coach, being an entrepreneur, that he didn't feel like, he didn't like how he appeared, on certain days, or whatever. Look, let me tell you something. All that is a distraction, and y'all know I told y'all about that plenty of times before. All of that is a distraction. That's neither here nor there. What's important is the message that you're trying to get across, what you're doing, what you're standing for. That's what's more important than anything. You see what I'm saying? So don't get caught up in that, and you already know how I feel about, somebody else's energies or negative thoughts getting into your head. You already know not to play into that. But look, trust yourself. Like I told him, trust yourself. Trust what you're doing. Whatever work it is that you're doing, trust it. Trust the process, and watch how it works itself out for you. Like, you know that you want a bright future. You know that you want a great future. You know that you want to be more than what you are. Not saying that you're in a bad space. The only way that you're going to do that is by change. Every time where I have fought change personally, it just seems like it just made my life harder. It's like it kind of just like suffered me um, to a certain degree, because I wasn't willing to accept change. So as long as you're alive, guess what? You're gonna change. You're gonna mature. Your perspectives probably will change. Not your principles and morals. That your principles and your morals. That's who you is. That's what you're standing on. And it's like regardless of whatever may happen, you ain't gonna let your principles and your morals go because that's who you are. You know. But with change, you just got to be willing to change and accept change and just let go of whatever it is that you need to let go of, and what's meant for you will be added on to you. So trust the process and trust what you're doing, and just keep at it, and just be mindful of your energies. That's like me and him was talking about like energy. Well, I was telling him about like energy transfer. That's like, okay, if you got something in your house, right? And what you got in your house, it could have been passed down to you, right? From a relative. It could be given to you from anybody. You could have bought it from Goodwill, from some type of thrift shop or something like that, right? And all you know is you got bad energy around you, but you don't know what it is. It could be an object in your home, right? It could be, the company that you keep. One thing about a negative energy and bad energy, the only thing that it's gonna do is gonna block you. It's gonna hold you back from actually fulfilling your destiny. So guess what? You just got to figure out if you're gonna get that object out of your home with that bad energy, or are you going to let the bad energy that surrounds you go? Even if you're the bad energy, you're going to have to change up your perception. You're going to have to change up your attitude. You're going to have to change up your whole life. You're going to sit up there and have to figure out a way to balance yourself, meditating, praying, whatever it is. Whatever it is that gives you that neutral energy, that gives you that good positive energy. That's what you're going to have to focus on. Me personally, I prefer prayer and meditation, but that's just me. Either way, you're going to have to find your niche to what brings you that balance in your life. um you just gonna have to tap into it and tap into you. So I mean, at the end of the day, if you have to let something go, just know what you're letting go of is gonna bring more good to you versus bad. This is K Knowledge of Preservation One. Thank you.